Nick, I remember one time interviewing you after a race or before a race, sometime on the Europe circuit a few years ago, and you mentioned the weight of a bib has gotten drastically heavier and heavier every season. Do you see a
This is
correlation
another
in
pet
your
peeve of mine.
do you see a correlation in your success and the weight of your bib? Like were the Rio bibs like a lot less and the Rio and the Beijing bibs were they light?
No, it's not just the bibs themselves. They have these like little plastic sleeves in the back of them, which they put these
Mm.
transponders in, and they are to like send a signal through their computer so that everyone, all the fans get to see what your splits are every 100 meters in the race on the TV screen. But these things are really heavy. And that's another stressful. And you can't pre-put your bib on before you show up to the stadium because they give it to you with the transponder in at the stadium. So you only get it 20 minutes before your race in the core room. It'd be nice to be able to have that all taken care of, so you're not trying to fiddle with safety pins and all of that when you're in sort of you're a nervous wreck 20 minutes before the race. But there we all are bending over on the chairs trying to get our safety pins into our shirts 20 minutes before the Olympic final. Yeah, it's some of the logistics are a bit ridiculous. I really appreciated the pre-classic took the initiative a couple of years where they gave us these sort of more material-based bibs, which just straight stuck onto our shirts, and
Mm.
that's probably the closest thing to what the guys in the '60s had. Peter Snell, they just used to have like a cotton number with which they stitched on beforehand the night before with a cotton and thread, but that sort of naturally sort of molded to your shirt so it wouldn't get floppy in the wind or anything.
You got to also feel for even the women, it's probably even more extreme because a lot of them don't have a full kit, so it's even less surface area. So you're like, just feel like you have like a coat hanger in your bib. Must feel weird.
But at least for the women, they're not wearing longer shorts, so they can stick their hip numbers just to their skin. Because we've got shorts on or half tights, they make us pin our numbers onto our shorts in case they get floppy. And they do, because you're sweating, the stick never works, and so you end up having these sails on your shorts, which are catching the wind as well. It's not very aerodynamic.
I feel like Mo Farah's hip number was never on his shorts, and it lasted about one lap in every Olympic
I
race he ran.
intentionally put it as loose as possible on my shorts or on my leg so that they come off on my final stride before the gun goes off, and then they can't say anything after that.